this is probably going to get people so angry, but I'm just going to say it. There's all that stuff that people always talk about of like, why, like if Elon Musk would just give his money to poor people, there'd be no more poor people. It's like, no. There's always going to be poor people. Because of what we just talked about. It's like people win the lotto and they're fucking poor 3 years later. But you think giving people like check for 60 grand one time, all of a sudden they're going to be all right forever? It's like, that's not how it works. But, and one of the things so you have a show, and I hate, I loved the show. I hate saying I hate saying le. It's called Le Mascots. And I hate saying le. It freezes my brain every time. Yeah, le.
Have like, I like on the show we kind of refer to it in shorthand as mascots,
right?
But I love Les Mascots. I'm with you where I'm always like I kind of just say mascots.
Yeah,
but like I love that being the title, but I shorten it, and I think I'm happy that people do. Like I remember we interviewed Rob McElhenney a while ago, and he was talking about, and it wasn't like anything he did intentional. He was just like, I'm making the most annoying show names of all time. Like he was there promoting Mythic Quest, which has a longer name, but we all just call it Mythic Quest.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he's like, and then I also do It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, which is like just such a mouthful. And he was like, I like how other people shorten it on their own though. And I kind of feel the same about
lead
mascots.
See, I hate like my favorite clothing store in New York is KITH. I won't say it.
Nope, don't say it.
I won't say it.
Nope, heebie-jeebies down the spine.
Why wouldn't you say it?
Say it, James.
Nope.
KITH.
Oh, I know the store.
How do you say the name?
Kith.
I'd rather walk in on you shitting than hear you say that word again. It's so it's like the most
Cutter
vulnerable.
says that word, I'm like, you are not getting anything for like at least.
I feel it in my spine when people say that word. I'm like, I just hate.
Can I make it so much worse for you? Do you know
Please.
about their new thing?
No.
That they just made in New York. I literally just saw it yesterday. It's the KITH lounge or something like that.
Oh, this is the Air One type.
With an
I
Air
read
One.
about this.
Yeah.
Wait, you tell them about what it is.
It's
a private club, right?
Private club with an Air One and padel, and it's 36. Well, it's 36 grand initiation fee.
Is it Air One or is it just the smoothie bar?
I believe it's just a smoothie bar.
Fuck that.
But I could be wrong on that.
Yeah, I need the full
And
Air
a
One. I need the hot bar.
club.
Yeah. But anyway, my point was, right, because like your show is about the mascots in Times Square. It's about the Elmo and the Cookie Monster. What I think would be the best is to do a follow-up documentary on the people who actually pay the mascots to take photos with them. And by the way, that brings me back to what I was saying, which is there will always be poor people.
Yeah.
Because anybody who is taking their kids to Times Square and taking photos with filthy Elmo, they're
Talk
drunk.
About stanky.
Yeah.
they smell, they're filthy, dirty. It's so disgusting, and people are like, "Hey, son, go take." Like those people will always just be like,
"Is it on donation or do they give you a price?"
Well, this has been going on for 15 years, right?
Oh, it's
the Elmo Cookie Monster.
I would guess longer. It's been going on as long as I've known of New York City.
See, for me growing up, that was not a thing.
Oh, really?
No,
okay,
that came in later. There were like the Spider-Mans and the fucking.
Oh, really?
That was never in time. It was whores in time.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
They're all whores. Yeah, it was a bunch
peep shows.
It was a bunch of really bad. Who's the woman? Not Captain America. Who's the woman?
Black Widow.
No.
Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman. Yeah, it was a bunch of bad Wonder Women. Yeah, it was just a bunch of whores. And the Times Square was like, I remember as a kid being like, you don't go through Times Square.
Yeah. I honestly,
yeah.
I totally forget that. That was all
well,
like Giuliani,
then,
right?
Disney bought it, basically.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, now it's an M&M store.
Margaritaville.
Yeah, have a 10-pound Reese's cup. It's like get fat and take pictures with like.
So
these,
do they hold out their hands and say like $10, $20, or did they just hold out their hands and you give what you got?
I believe it's a give what you got situation. We didn't really interact with them too much. They because also first of all, I think very stupidly because we wrote the show and in the writing of the show we had a boss. And so we just assumed they all had a boss when we showed up. Yeah. They don't. They have no boss.
All independent contractors.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't there a documentary on the ones that do it on like Hollywood Boulevard or something?
I'm sure there was. That's with the stars.
Spider-Man's. Yes.
Yeah. In front of the Chinese theater.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Think about how much in the last 20 years has been spent on those people for them to still stay there. Not only stay there, but they fight for territory.
That they do fight for territory.
So they got to be making how much?
Were they smoking weed in a car before they walked out to the in that photo?
This is sick.
That's it. Confessions of a Superhero.
That's an awesome photo.
That's an awesome photo and an awesome name. I'm definitely gonna watch. I actually never watch documentaries, and I'm definitely.
It's a good one. It's wild.
But they also they like. I don't really know what their game is because they don't hassle you. Again, as far as we didn't interact a ton, and I went in with the preconceived notion that they were gonna hate us. That like we were on their turf, we're stealing their money, all that stuff. They couldn't have cared less about us.
Well, they've been kind of put in their place because in the beginning when they first came to Times Square, they were just running around doing whatever they wanted, and then they got put into a space.
Oh.
They got made to like, you have to stay here. You can't do this. You can't do that. Because it used to be just the fucking Wild Wild West.
Okay.
When they first rolled up. And then it caused a lot of problems.
One of the days we were filming, a cop came up to me and he was like, hey, just so you know, if you're going to take money, you got to be inside this tape. And I was like, oh, no, we're not taking money. We're doing a show. And actually, everyone in Times Square ended up loving it. And he loved the show. And they were all very helpful and stuff like that. But I didn't know what he meant by that. By like you had to be inside this red tape. So that makes sense.
In the beginning, it was just they could do whatever the fuck and it was like chaos. Like it was real, and they were fighting. There were tons of fights. Like I remember seeing videos of like Spider-Man fighting, like Elmo, and it was like this is not what Marvel thought, like or whatever. There were all these like memes back in the day.
I got in a fight filming.
Really?
Yeah, it was, and the footage is in episode 1. It is.
Which part? I watched it.
It's the when Dustin is doing like an overlay voiceover where he's like, and then it led to a brawl.
Oh, okay.
It was I got in a 3-point stance in front of Kong. Like just thinking
that was very funny.
We were gonna have fun, and he wasn't interested, which is totally fine.
Yeah, and then for some reason he was doing a 3-point Ohio. yeah.
And then the director was like, he's like, I tried it another game with another guy, and I get in front of Batman, and I get into the 3-point stance again. And when you're in the Cookie Monster head, once you kind of bend down, you can't see anymore. So I was just in the 3-point stance, and I started getting pushed, and I was like, oh hell yeah, Batman's into it. So I started pushing him back a little bit. Then he pushed harder, and I pushed a little harder. And then next thing I know, I felt a cold. I had the helmet on, luckily, so like it absorbed basically 100% of the punch.
Yeah.
But I felt like the intent behind it, and so I kind of stepped back and took the helmet off, and it was just a homeless guy, head down, swinging, and I hadn't seen him step in between Batman.
And your cameraman or nobody's gonna help.
No, and then so I tried to walk away, and they're like, "He wants more. Go back." And I was like, "Yeah, he might. I fucking don't, dude. I want to fight a homeless guy in Times Square."
Oh
it's
my
for the art.
God.
Yeah.